My name is Shirlee Aho. Aho is my maiden name. I am 100% Finnish, and my last name is Daulton. Actually, I've had it, this is my 37th year. I've had a very interesting life. In my first life, I was an RN. I did nursing for 25 years, lived in Ames, Iowa, where Iowa State University is, and I had 4 kids. My youngest was a baby. And my neighbor said, "Oh, this professor is going to teach a painting class." I said, "Oh, I'm going to paint." I knew nothing.
Yeah.
And so that's how I got started. My husband retired, and I had no clue I was going to build a building, but we came up here and I built a building. Actually, I make all my paper from plants, only plants. I've done that I took a first class at Iowa State, and they used a cotton linter, which was a bleached material. I said, "Oh, no, I'm going to do natural things." So a friend and I, she was getting a degree in fibers made paper for the first time. She never made it again, and I was hooked. So I've made paper probably from 70 different plants.
Let's go look inside.
Okay. Tidy talo. That means talo is a house, and it's a house of many kinds in Finnish.
I love that. Let's check it out.
And I will also tell you that I am 95 years old.
You look great. And you seem so vibrant.
95.
95?
Oh, dear. I should have put my
Fountain of youth.
It's warm in here.
It is a little warm, but that's okay.
To do a lot of different things.
Look at all this stuff.
And I really try to make one-of-a-kind things, which is sad because when I sell it, it's gone and I don't have it. So I don't do duplicates. A wood block, this is a wood block here, onto the paper.
Oh, that's so beautiful in itself.
These are the tools that I use to carve it with. And then I use oil-based ink. I put it on, and then I make papers the size of my wood blocks. Of course, I don't make them the same, naturally. I have to do them all different. So I would have a piece of paper that size, put it on there, and then I print it by hand. I don't have a press. I am the press. It's made out of corn husk, iris, and yellow squash. And look what happens when I put it up. See, there's the seeds, and there's the corn husk, and there's the outer layer of the zucchini.
That is super cool. Zucchini.
I had a show at the Phoenix Library a few years ago, and I said, "Okay, Shirley, get your act together. This is my pan I use." And then these are all just samples of papers I've made. There's a couple here that are just crazy that you wouldn't believe would be paper. I've used wild rice because we have it here. This is rhubarb, the red part that you eat. And this is zucchini, only zucchini. Other thing I really like doing is making baskets. And I've made baskets, a lot of baskets in my life. Then I coil that around the edge.
So you made this?
Made that.
Wow.
And these, I love these. I mean, I've always been a basket maker. And this one, I've made the entire basket out of rope and wax cord first, and then covered it all with this. We're in competition, but in our own way. That a guy made for me. And see, I hand build. I don't use a wheel. The pots outside are my daughter's, so my daughter is another wonderful example.
Oh.
She has her master's in clay, and she has a studio down the road. A church on the way to Fergus Falls called Stavanger Lutheran on a hill. It's really a beautiful little church.
So how did you paint that? What kind of paint? Is that watercolor?
Actually, I watercolor them after. I use black ink to print it, and then I watercolor it. You can use regular ink and do it, but then you have to make sure you get it on exactly right, the registration.
She said I'd get one of these for free.
At my age, what am I going to do with things?
What do I
Either you just sell it or you give it away,
Oh.
I don't want to have my house. My cabin has a lot of paintings that I've done, that I've kept, that I have saved. I painted hundreds.
We're going to do
okay.
this one.
Find one that fits your hand. No,
Marcella Rose.
you know who that is.
I don't know her, but I definitely know of her store
Yeah.
and everything
See,
like
these
that.
are all my pieces here. You can see. These are all papers made from plants and wood blocks. I have 46 wood blocks. So I have many, and I do fish prints off the real
Oh my
fish.
gosh, is that with a real fish?
That's a real fish.
I love
It's
it.
called Gayutaku. It's a
Gayutaku.
Japanese art form.
I've seen that on Instagram.
Right, right. I do that. I like the natural things, you know, and I like it kind of rustic and
It's beautiful.
kind of like they're not perfect, you know. Change from one thing. I mean, I have like 4 or 5 things going at one time, you know.
Look at how cute this is. The detail.